The Annapolis Valley, Nova Scotia, a wealthy farming community. But our story concerns the people who live in the hills above the valley, the people of South Mountain. Their traditional jobs as barrel makers and farm laborers for the apple industry have been displaced by modern technology. They have been left out of the mainstream by a lack of income and education.
Well, there's some on that, and that some of the people, they can't read or write, and they just feel lost, and some don't go outside the door that much to associate with people just because they can't read and write. Because if they do, some of them will think they usually get made fun of or laughed at, and so they just stick around their own place.
In this film, we will share the lives of two of these families. There are many like them, right across Canada.
When you have two kids, you're doing a wash, you couldn't go to the laundromat. It cost a fortune to go over there, and by the time you paid someone to take you over and do your wash and dry it and bring it back, you might as well stay home and wash your moat by hand. I done it for quite a few years by hand, scrubbing it in the sink. Never had no scrub board, just used my hands for scrubbing the clothes. And a good many days I'd turn around and have blisters. You can't survive anymore just hunting and trapping. And I make sure Danny and Darryl will finish school. As far as I got in school for my grades, quite a few places you wouldn't hire me on because I never got past grade 9. My father drank at time, and it was hard to study. And then he'd have his friends in there. And once they started coming in there, you didn't feel like getting your books out and doing anything because you couldn't concentrate on your work. Gordy has a lot of health problem. He has trouble with one side, and then he has allergies. So he went over to Dr. Kinsman. Kinsman told him that he's not able to work and that he'd have to be put on a disability. Between family allowance and odd jobs of babysitting, house cleaning, that's what we lived on for quite a few years before Gordy got his pension started. It's just had to take one day at a time. We just had to wait till the next day came to see what was what and where the money was coming from or where the groceries was going to come from.
You hang on, and you got time, you're picking everyone up.
You're pulling, not me. We were lucky to get the house cheap. We bought it for $250 and hauled it up on the mountain on the back of a truck. That's Ivan, Gordy's brother. When Ivan comes over, he usually calls first and asks if he could bring a couple bottles of beer or a six-pack or something. And then they get in the mood for joking and carrying on. When Ivan starts carrying on, he don't know when to stop. He just wants to carry on and joke all the time. And I'd rather have him that way than I would in the fighting rowdy mood.
look howdy early.
Well, it's hard to look dead, Ken.
I used to be able to yodel, but I can't now. My throat's gone all to hell.
That's the only thing I can't do.
I'm all freaked up. I can't do it.
Lawson Brown is Gordy's father.
I was back about 19.
I was back about 50 years old. I could do it.
I'll throw my saddle on the old cowboy, drink my coffee from the mill. I'm going down at the cattle trail, I'm reaching at the moon. When it's round the time, we rest in the cactus turning blue. When it's round the time, we rest in the cactus turning blue.
No, I just asked you. I asked you if you ever had that barefoot film all on a Mountain Dew. You did. You had. I've had a good many times. No, but it's nothing like having fun.
If I could change things, I'd just make sure that the people were getting equal in the world. The poor people, they haven't got a chance. Because every cent they get, they got to take and make ends meet. And they should just take the income of the high people and cut it back and give it to the ones that need it the most. And same as over in, well, over in Africa. People over there, they haven't got a chance.
In this county alone, over 1,000 people live in really poor housing. It was in response to this that some of the churches in the area began to work together to build small, new houses for them. Bruce and Elaine, the second couple whose lives we share in this film, have been on the interchurch housing list for a long time. They have faced many difficulties, but so have we in the interchurch group.
I heard in the wind that they're building us a new home, so come on in and have a look at me old one. Well, you got a chance, because it ain't gonna last much longer.
Where's my flour, Bruce?
In the bag. Good there.
You're coming good, Bruce, look.
Oh.
I think they're a little too hot.
I don't know, but they could have been a little thicker.
Don't that feel queer?
What?
My ears are ringing.
That makes it nice.
Up close. Somebody's going to give me a call. Dale. Rings twice. Have you ever had that in your ears? Your ears ring twice? Kind of fair feeling. Dale. I'm not sure it's her. Say that someone's thinking about you or gonna call you. That's true. Hey? Answer it, Bruce. It's Dale.
Hello. Yeah, how are you?
Is it Dale?
Oh, not so good.
Is it Dale? I told you.
Huh? Too many aches and pains.
Told you.
Dale Germain is their interchurch counselor.
You think? Will they go away that easy? Yeah, I'll take a lot more of them.
I'll better turn in down.
No, I ain't.
300.
I think she is.
I'm here. Let me see it.
Just a minute.
Yeah, hi. Will we be before to have a telephone? To see what it's all about. Bruce, would you like to have a telephone? Or do you want one?
I can afford one.
If we will, if we can afford one. Yeah. Well, I like to have a private if I could have it, because I don't want no party. Take my sweater off first before
What are we going to start at?
We're going to start talking about...
Don't throw my good coat on the ground.
It's cold and damp, Bruce. I'm behind.
Oh, is that what it is? You could have had a blanket or something.
No, it's all right. I'll be alright. Don't worry about me. Nobody cares.
That's not true.
If you need anything else, like the wood stove, or
I need that
or a
bad.
new refrigerator,
Or to go this afternoon.
what we'll do is we'll shop around and find you a really good deal, and we'll pay for it, and then you can pay us back. But you won't have to pay the whole thing right off. Okay, you can pay us $10 a month or whatever you can afford.
Well, at least the mattress is paid for.
Mhm.
It's all
Yeah,
paid.
but I'll let you go pay for it and have it done, and I don't have to pay no more.
Yeah, but you only have $300 or so to live on for the month, so
Yeah, but I'm not taking pick up no stove for $10.
I'll pick up the stove, okay?
That's never mine. It's never mine. Don't get fighting out here. I won't take it.
I'll pick up the stove and I'll take you with me, okay, and show it to you first just so you approve of it. And we'll pay for it, and then you can pay us back, okay, slowly, what you can afford. Because when you move into a new house, there's going to be a lot of expenses. Why? What do you mean
Well,
she's
She
saying
says that
we'll
we
be?
get in the
Once
house,
we
we'll
get in that
be...
new house.
We get in the new house, we'll be in behind bars. in
No,
prison.
I didn't say nothing about being behind bars.
We'll
I
be
said
in
prison.
prison.
And how do you figure that?
Well, when you gotta have permission to go buy something, or you gotta have permission to know something,
According to
or do
we had to have
something, or bring
permission by you
somebody
first
in.
to buy a new mattress.
No, you don't need permission, but it wasn't very sensible to spend half your check on a mattress,
Right.
was it?
No, not really.
I didn't know nothing about it till he went in to pick up something and
I went in to pick up the goddamn gallon of paint.
yeah,
And you came home with a mattress,
Well,
or you ordered.
he ordered it.
Yeah, yeah.
Leave that thing in there? No. I felt really embarrassed, I tell you, for bringing that mattress home on the thingamajigger. Wasn't easy. And especially when you got no car and you gotta walk. It's not fun. No easy job.
do the best way you know how.
Well, they would deliver this for $10, but we didn't want to take $10 out and do it. We wanted so to get
We
it
couldn't
home, and
afford to.
we really couldn't afford that. Jesus, holy Jesus!